Tesla update 23.26.7, or maybe it was 0.26, but I swear to goodness, the changes I'm seeing in here only happened overnight for me, so let's jump into it because it's a good one. First up, Spotify. It now has a more familiar look and feel, and yes, absolutely. If you're used to the desktop app, it kind of looks like this with your home, browse, and library, which replicates what I've got, and also maybe what you're familiar with through your mobile phone app. A great inclusion here, and one well overdue, is the shuffle function. We recently completed a road trip, video out soon, and all I wanted to hear is obviously my favorite music, but also not necessarily in the same order. So now by pressing this shuffle button, it will jump to a random place on this playlist, and then, not to confuse things, over on cards, which has now been divided into next, recent, and favorites, the shuffle icon over there has a similar effect as to, it will shuffle the playlist there, but if you tap on this icon over here, it also has the same effect there. Good update to the app, very welcome. If you click on, let's say, favorite this, it's going to add it to your favorites, and it's instantaneous, and therefore you'll see it in your library. Brilliant. Love to see radio though. Still missing this function that if you want to listen to, let's say, Victorian Monet and continue that similar genre of music and sounds, on the normal Spotify, when you click the radio button, it will play artists similar to her with a similar sound. It's a great way to discover new music, and yeah, we're getting close here. We're getting very close, so good addition here, Tesla. Next up is the Vampire Survivor game. This is defend yourself, 8-bit onslaught of bats, and you just gotta, it's a touchscreen thing. I didn't try it with the controller, which I'll do in a second. And another game to the mix. For those who had the Model S and the X over in America, you've had this support for a while, and thankfully now we have it too on the Model 3 and Y, and that is Bluetooth game controllers. I've had these controllers for a while now, and to date I've had to actually use little dongles to connect to them. But hey, you don't need to anymore. Simply go to your Bluetooth, pair a new device, and now we can actually use wirelessly a game controller to control your games with, and it just makes the experience so much better. In the notes it does say it works best with PS5 controllers, otherwise these ones are working perfectly well as well, so hey, each to their own, so be it. Next is camera view on the Tesla app, and this is again another brilliant addition. When you open Sentry mode on your phone, you actually get to see this quadrant view with all 4 cameras operating at once. It's a live feed, which is nice. That's what we needed. And you can still actually look at each camera individually by tapping on one of the icons, say. But nonetheless, you need a premium connectivity to actually do this and ensure that you've actually got Sentry mode turned on. Next up, warmer display colors. For those who don't like blue light in particular, this will now automatically adjust your screen to warmer colors at nighttime. So I'm recording this early in the morning, and as soon as I tap it, you see how it's gone to like an orangey hue. Yeah, good for those who really do not like that overly blue light cast that occurs, so good addition there. There's some other stuff in here too. Recents and favorites card has now been separated out in the media player. The slider to adjust volume, temperature, and charge limit is more precise, and yeah, gotta agree with that. Sentry mode now records someone if they try to open a door or trunk when the vehicle is locked. You can access the owner's manual and release notes more quickly from the new manual app. Automatic navigation shows more detail about your destination. When you want to navigate somewhere, it will tell you if perhaps your destination is closed or closing soon. And you can see here some, I think, Google reviews, which is coming off the interwebs. Very helpful. I still like to see the ability to enlarge these pictures, but again, useful feature nonetheless. And this wasn't on my car, but it might be on yours, is Swiss French. Alright, well that will do it for today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you want to see more content about Teslas and electric cars, please do subscribe, turn your notifications on. Consider giving me a coffee hit through Ko-fi, Patreon for behind the scenes and news that you don't get here on YouTube, and otherwise I'll see you soon.